looks like it's just now it's up. Let's see if it's running okay first before I start. So far, so good. Gonna let it run for a few moments, and then we'll get going. I just want to make sure everything's running because I am multi-streaming tonight on Twitch and on YouTube. So feel free to say hi. Although it won't appear on stream, I haven't got that through to putting that up yet, but I will at some point. All running smoothly. bear with me 1 minute, folks, and we'll get cracking. Just making sure everything's okay, because as I said, I'm multi-streaming tonight on Twitch and YouTube, so I'm just wanting to make sure everything's okay before we start. Right, let's I think everything's going okay. My Twitch stream looks okay, my YouTube stream is looking okay. Feel free to chat, folks. I can see both chats. I can see both chats. I can see both alerts. They'll pop up on the stream if anybody, any new followers appear or any new subscribers appear on both sites. So let's head. Right, so we've got some new routes. They should be installed. Where are they? Right there. Ah, yes. Riviera Line. Riviera Line, Exeter to Plymouth and Paignton. Thank goodness. Looking forward to that. Dive down Devon Banks and soar along Dawlish Seawall, the Dawlish Seawall. Drive GWR Intercity and Sprinter services packed with holidaymakers and commuters bound for... East London Transport. Hello, I assume that's you, Josh. Let's do some scenarios, shall we? Why not? Let's start. Actually, since it's new, I should actually do. Let's just jump in. It shouldn't be that hard to learn. That one. It's Rivian. Ah, never mind. Let's just jump in then. With the Voyager class 220 from cross country. Figured that would be you. Right. Let's go. Get it started. Straight off the path, I've already got 3 achievements. Make that 6. Conditions are treacherous today, and we have had word that worse weather is coming in from the east. Expect traffic as... whatever. Using 3 devices at once, what a challenge. Not really. Right, so master key in. Neutral. Of course it doesn't do that, so where is it? There it is. That on, that on, and that on. Tonight. Get them on. Yep, as it says, on fast. My goodness. Unlock the doors. Which side am I at? I'm at that side, so it's... You. Ooh, that's pretty good going, that. So I'm on a service to Leeds. I'm in a 4-car service to Leeds. Next station, Totnes. That's pretty good. I didn't know that. But they were going to add that into this train. Actually, you know what? It is cold, so let's whack the heating on. Nice cool breeze in the cab. But geez, oh, that's gusty weather out there.
The next station is Totnes. This is a cross-country service to Leeds.
There is the announcements. Something's holding the brakes on and I don't know what. I don't think we've got bug already with this train. Let's restart this, because that's a problem. Let's start this again, shall we? Hey there, Scottish lass. Welcome to the stream. Right, key on into neutral. Cancel the AWS, switch to night. Windscreen wipers on, and then open doors. Passenger door is stuck. Identify. Ooh, got a stuck door. Nothing yet. I don't see any that was stuck. I'm gonna have to run up and shut. I'm gonna have to shut the doors first. Yeah, but there was a door stuck, wasn't there? I need to go and check. Yeah, just did a collectible. And I have to place the fire exit. No doors are stuck. Weird. Oh, we're good to go. Brakes coming off. And we're away, finally. Finally. The train wants to move. Tell you one thing, get this thing up into the high power train, and this thing does look like it's gonna shift. Well, that's gonna be fun to handle. And also, folks, if I do sound like I'm coming in too quiet, let me know and I can adjust the volume. Like if I sound quieter than the rest, and you're struggling to hear me over the game, then let me know and I can adjust the sound settings. Gosh, I can barely see where I'm going. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know, Josh. Cheers for that. that's not. There we go. That's the hut. That's the view I like. Get the little speed on the bottom right again. It's just how I'm used to playing this game. I'll say they do the weather quite well in this game. As I said, I can barely see where I'm going in the snow and in the dark and in the snow. I can barely see through the mist. Bit of speed in there, but nobody saw that. So this is off. So there. We can have our head out the cab and do side-on view. I don't know, but adds to the experience. All I can say. Plus, it's a bit of a challenge, and this lemon train cannot hold a speed for the life of me. I think there could be a very good chance I arrive at Totnes late. 60 limit coming up. I'm keeping my eye on that. Just after the next signal, which looking like it's on a caution. But I'll know about it when I see it. So just give me one moment, folks. I just need to take that off. There you go. Now you can't see my cursor on the screen. Yep, that's a single yellow. Having some stutter frame rates there. Keep braking. You know you've got that red ahead of you. If I see it now, I'll brake harder. Oh, and it clears all of a sudden. I'm trying to think, wasn't that part of the hey there, Mountain Cat? Good to see you too. Cheers for that Prime sub on Twitch. Sorry I wasn't live streaming around the time you did it. Got some wheel spin. Back off the throttle. Ooh. It seems we have a visitor to our streams tonight. Hey there, Jamie. Yeah, I'm enjoying the game. I think I'm subscribed to the Train Sim World YouTube page. But cheers for stopping by, Jamie. I'll say this. This is the first scenario I've played, and it's certainly a challenge to throw this right at me. I throw this challenge right off the start. I'm driving at night in the snow. I can barely see a thing. Scottish Lass, subscribe. I'll be back. All right, take care, Scottish Lass. Hope to see you around soon. I will be hopefully doing some more streams on the YouTube page, so keep an eye out for those. Still 12 miles away from Totnes. Hey, I enjoy playing Train Sim World. Although I should point out it's mostly just the British routes because that's what I'm used. I'm used to the British signalling system, so I don't want to bombard my brain with trying to remember all the different signalling systems. So I'm just sticking to Britain because it's the trains I know, it's the system, it's the safety systems I know, and it's the routes I know. Hey, we all have our preferences. Oh, another caution. Got a red ahead of us. Let's get minimum braking on. Just if the. I didn't know this one was going to be in the night when I first did this, Josh. So another thing I know I've heard train drivers do this is that they sometimes in the snow just keep a brake on, or sometimes on the coast and just have minimum brake on just to keep the snow from building up in the brakes. Since I'm trying to slow down, I'll just put minimum brake on just to keep the train slowing down. And although I doubt it would do that in the game, you'd have snow build up in the brakes. But hey, let's try a bit of real life driving. I see the red. Got a train coming the other way. I think that's an 802. It is. And I was distracted by it. Trust my luck. I'm blooming. Got distracted by the 802 and spadded. Well, add that to a failure. Josh is going to be absolutely wringing my neck out for that. I suppose it's night. Probably not good for streams, so let's move it to a daytime scenario, shall we? Right. Alright, we're gonna take over this class 220 service to Plymouth. That's suffering from intimate power issues. That's okay. Just to add to the challenge, let's drive. Stick with a Voyager, but this time give me a mechanical fault to manage. Instead of me trying to challenge in the weather, I'm trying to manage a problem on the train. Alright, limited power. Good afternoon, driver. Today you'll be taking this service down to Plymouth. The previous drivers reported intermittent power issues, which is why we're delayed for now. Proceed as usual. If issues escalate, we'll reassess the situation. Believe we'll be at Bristol. Oh, why? Bloody route is Exeter to Plymouth. Why the France would we be at Bristol? We're in Exeter. You know what? Let's skip. Photo mode going. Let's take our first screenshot of the new game. Out there. Of course, usual viewers of my on my Twitch side of things, you have, as always, access to sound alerts to either scare me or annoy me, or just for a giggle. YouTubers, unfortunately, do not have that option. I will look into seeing if we can get something similar going in the near future. Forward, and next up, Dawlish.
The next station is Dawlish. This is a cross-country service to Plymouth.
Right. You happy now, Josh? We're in the daylight now. Alright, let's see how quick this thing goes at full pelt. Well, with all the limited power that I have. Give me one moment, folks. Alright, I just had to ban a user on the Twitch page. I saw something at the corner of my eye. Something flying around. I don't see it now. It might have been just my imagination. I hope. Last thing I want is a bug flying around here. There you go, 150 going the other way. Repair 150s. Yeah, this the class 220 does not hold its speed, or it's not holding its speed very well. And again, I can't tell if we're on a slope or not. Game stuttering. You know, I was just gonna randomly whistle there, but there was a whistle board there anyway, so kinda had to blow the horn regardless. Right, that was I'm trying to fight muscle memory here because I was recently playing Train Sim Classic the other day, and of course when I hear the beeper go off for the foot pedal in the Train Sim Classic for a lot of trains, I have to push the A key. But if I push the E key in this, my driver just stands up out the seat. I have to fight muscle, so I'm fighting a bit of muscle memory. I wasn't paying attention to when the speed was. But I gotta start slowing down because the station's just over a mile ahead. So I've gotta start watching my speed. Going up to a station that I have, in fact, been to in real life. And it's the only station in this route that I have actually visited.
We are now approaching Dawlish.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
This is Dawlish. This is a cross-country service to Plymouth. The next station is Newton Abbot.
If I've been to this place in real life. Nice little stream here. Actually has some, I've seen them. Black swans live in this little waterway. And I've also seen when the weather gets really wet, this blooming stream turns into a raging river and floods the road. But last time I came, it was before the seawall got an upgrade. He's got to depart now. Okay, getting more load passengers for Totnes at Newton Abbot
The
platform.
next station is Newton Abbot. This is a cross-country service to Plymouth.
Did you hear that? I noticed that. Let's stand here. I've stood about here. One of the engines isn't running. That's why we're getting less. So that's why we've got less power, and it's straining the other engines, which is why we're getting the problems getting worse and worse. Yeah, she's definitely accelerating slower. I came up to that speed limit quicker than I thought I was going to. Interesting to see if we get more trains for this route, what they'll be. Although I don't think there's much else to add to this route, is there? I think there is. going to start getting the signals for the approach to Newton Abbot.
We are now approaching Newton Abbot.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
This is Newton Abbot. This is a cross-country service
And
to
unlock the
Plymouth.
door.
The next station is Plymouth.
Let's step out. Hey, there's the flexible here. Stacking path. Okay. get back in the cab because I may very well be chasing that train down. Why would I need a camera angle for it like that? That maybe. Right. Going straight through Totnes, going all the way to Plymouth, and then I'm assuming I'm going to drive this thing back to the depot. Here goes the branch to Painton. We're heading for Plymouth. Yeah, I'll drive the 802. So I get down to so I get down this train down to Plymouth and into the depot. Wow, full power, and I'm actually losing speed. This cross-country Voyager is suffering from from power loss, that's for sure. Ooh. Right cab for a moment. Well, this thing likes to pick up speed down a hill. once I finish this one, I'll check which scenario has an 802 in it, and I'll use that. Holding her steady. Yep, that's the train we let through. Past us at Newton Abbot. Now we're overtaking it again. Here at Totnes. Accidentally hit tab there. It's coming. We're getting there. Slowly. Why am I expecting something to go wrong when we get to Marley Tunnel? Probably because it's actually on this scenario instead of it going straight to Plymouth next. And there is a sound alert from my good buddy Pete in America. Hey there, Pete. How you doing? Good to hear. Oh, this train's sluggish now I'm down on power. Right, here's the next waypoint. What's it gonna tell me? Nope. Tell me just to head straight to Plymouth. Cab. Engines. Take it to the depot. Fair enough. So far so good in my stream tonight. Pretty impressive considering as I said, tonight I'm streaming on two fronts. Not only streaming on Twitch, I'm also streaming on YouTube. So yeah, so far so good. Stream's looking okay. I mean, not. I think I'm streaming at the high quality I normally do, but I've sliced the frame rate in half. I've limited it to 30, not by by accident. I wasn't planning on doing that, but maybe just as well, just lock it at 30 for now and just see how the stream goes. Because I am doing it on two fronts. But so far so good. Stream on both ends are looking a-okay. I know that because I've got one stream on my second monitor there, and on my iPad on my desk, also to my left, I've got the YouTube stream going, and both streams are looking a-okay. So there will be some problems going forward. I hope to freshen out, and I hope to improve on each bit. Hopefully in the next stream I'll have, maybe above my head, we'll have a multi-stream. We'll see, you know, the chat from both sites up above me, and maybe over that side of the screen. I don't know yet. Probably above me because that seems to fit better. As if it's manageable, of course, Kieran. Yeah, well, yeah, it should be manageable. If I see your video, I'll have to watch it later. I'll see what that is later. Obviously. And because I'm doing half a dozen things, I've not even noticed what speed I'm doing. Wow, that I will need to see. But I'll watch it later after the stream. I'm finished with this stream. Hey there, Scottish lass, welcome back to the stream. I'm doing good. Stream's going okay for the most part. Other than my bad driving, but we'll gloss over that. Hey, I can drive a train just fine when I'm on my own. But when I'm streaming, I'm doing half a dozen other things, and my concentration's gonna lapse at some point. I'm not paying attention. Still got another 12 minutes before I get to Plymouth. Maybe more, because I don't know if I'm behind time or not. You know what I mean? I look away for 1 second and I start speeding. I look away for 1 second to make sure something's still working. I turn back and I'm speeding. What time games do you stream? I'm on it. Well, I do stream Minecraft. Either sometimes on my own or with certain other member in the YouTube chat by the name of East London Transports. I sometimes have me and him are sometimes playing on our world, on our multiplayer world. I'm looking to stream this more often, every so often. I might live stream tomorrow night playing the new Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. I was meant to do a stream last night, but I ran into technical difficulties, so couldn't do it. Yeah, so I'm planning, hopefully tomorrow, I'm probably going to be back on again playing Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, PC version. And then later down the line in October, when the game comes out, I plan on hooking my Switch 2 up and playing some Pokemon Legends Z2A. Plan on streaming that. The new Sonic Racing game looks good. I can't wait to try it. I've never actually played Minecraft. Alright. Fair enough. Yeah, I've opened the game up just to make sure everything's like A-okay and if stuff for the game was all okay. But bar a few technical difficulties, I did run into some problems, so I wanted to wait until I streamed before I played it proper, because I want to feel that first time, feel what that game's like as it on first hand. But yeah, in October when the game comes out, I'm planning on streaming Pokemon Legends Z2A via my Switch 2. I literally just pre-ordered the game earlier today, so I will be getting that. And then when Metroid Prime 4 Beyond comes out, I plan on streaming that as well. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you look behind me there, my steering wheel, my racing rig setup is there. I've just got to pull it back over and maybe do some F1 games. Stream an F1 game at some point again. I've also... No, it's fine, it's fine. It's the fun of it, eh? Where's the fun if I drive all proper and don't mess up from now and then? Where's the fun in that? Be a boring stream. So yeah, so I've got my racing rig behind me. I just need to wheel it over and plug it all in. Do have F1 25. Who knows? I might give that game a go at some point again. As for other things, I used to stream Euro Trucking Simulator 2, but I have that game's sort of blown by me, and now I've got no interest in that game anymore. I've not had any. Oh, it just doesn't appeal to me anymore. I've also dabbled in Farm Simulator with a friend of mine. There is a new map coming out in November, so that could bring with a bit of interest in that. It's piqued my interest, so that might get me to go back into Farm Sim at some point. Don't know for sure though, so I'll leave that one in the air. Simulator games have their fun if you pick the right simulator game. There's another game a friend got me months ago, and I was tempted to get it, but I've never had an opportunity to play it. It's the trading card game shop simulator, or is it TCG store simulator or something? A friend of mine got me that months ago, and I've been dabbling on whether to stream it, and I might just give it a go at some point. Hmm.
We are now approaching Plymouth.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
There's been a lot of games that I'd dabble in playing and streaming. The problem is a lot of them I would need people to play with, and I can't guarantee the people I know would want to play those games. Okay. Hey, I'll I'll bear that in mind, but I'll still see that video you sent me later. Yeah, I understand I have games that people I know don't really play. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Yeah, kind of sucks because be a lot of games I'd love to stream, but I can't because I want it. It's better when there's a group of people playing rather than just single player. Well, I do have headphones, Pete, so I'll be able to watch it with my headphones on, which will help. Let's get a shot while I'm here at Plymouth. Other bits does Kev can interact with? There it is. Yes, you can mess with the fan, that's good. It'll tell me, probably tell me to shut the doors in a bit. Locking the doors. Change ends and head into the depot. Okay, game. Just gonna there. Off. Out. Let's head for the other end, shall we? Through the little mini kitchen in here. Anything interacting in here, so we'll move on. Through first class. You two still doing on. Yeah, can't open it yet. Toilet's out of use. No surprise there. The coach just got really quiet. Can be pretty well, it can be detailed when the developer feels like it. But yeah, does look like a like the ones I've ridden on in real life. Another little mini kitchen. First of all, turn on, turn on, turn on, turn on. I don't like it that all the safety systems are off by default. Right, let's head to the depot. Let's get this thing to the depot so this thing can get fixed and we can move on to another scenario. Alright, Scottish Lass, take care. Hopefully we will see you around again. Hopefully we'll see you again in the stream chat soon. As I said, I'll hopefully be live tomorrow, but we'll see how it goes. And if I am live, it will be with Sonic Racing Crossworld, because it's about time I give that game a go. Let's get this thing into the depot so it's off the main line at least. You'd be lucky you don't stream, Josh, otherwise you'd be getting... otherwise... we'd love to see how you drive in this game. Signal's red, but the draw ahead signal is, the shunt signal is cleared, so I can still proceed. Looks like when we turn back around, we're going through the wash. Switching ends. So we're switching ends. I'm aboard. There we go. In. Away we. Away we go this time. Oh, no, not going through the wash. Oh, jeez. I'm going from here, where I am, all the way around to the other side of the depot. And up. Come on, you stupid thing. Right. Lipson Siding Road 3. Oh, over here. Right. Uh. Looks like we're all set. Well, here goes. There we go. Finally. Yeah, just over 2 hours of the stream, and we finally completed a scenario. Yeah, at least I can still get the platinum for it. And it was an expert scenario as well. Right. Back to main menu. We'll pick an 8. We'll make sure I'm driving an 802 now. The trains. Station dispatcher. That's interesting. I might have to do that another stream. This going to painting. Yeah. Hey, well, we've done a scenario. Let's do stew timetable. We'll make sure I'm going down the painting branch because the only bit I've not done this route.
Will be the 1202.
Let's see, we'll go.
TPWS and AWS operational.
And we're off.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to Paignton. We'll be calling at Dawlish, Teignmouth, Newton Abbot, Tor, Torquay and Paignton. The next station is Dawlish.
Dawlish, here we come. And now on monitoring that will shift a bit. At least now we got a nice, clear, sunny day to drive this thing. Hold it blind down a bit. This bit might actually be a really good photo spot. If I go quite far. Down. That's a good shot. This feels much nicer. Finally getting to go at full speed on this line. On a train that's not handicapped by the weather or its power problem. And we're back by the coast. It's a good point. It's popped into my head. Obviously, with every route you get mastery challenges, and when you complete the challenges you get a reward. I wonder what this route's reward is. Like, what's the little thing they add to make the route different? Or something. Like, I know with Edinburgh to Glasgow, if you do the challenge in that one, you unlock an event going on at Murrayfield Stadium in Edinburgh, and if you do the Fife Circle route, you get sharks in a water pool near the Forth Bridge. As you do. There's Dawlish up ahead.
We are now approaching Dawlish.
How about that? Actually, a little early.
This is Dawlish.
Service to Payton, calling at Tinmouth, Newton Abbot, Torquay and Payton.
Mostly gonna depart on the, with the camera here.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Nice advertisement. Yeah, it's the onboard train announcements. They don't hang around. These Hitachi units, they do not hang around. Pretty good going. Slowing down for our next stop.
We are now approaching Teignmouth. This is Teignmouth.
Okay. Watch it depart in this direction. Next stop, Newton Abbot. Maybe so, but I prefer to leave on the allotted time. Oh god damn it, NPC, ruined my camera shot.
The next train to arrive at platform 2 will be the 12:19 Great Western Railway service to Exmouth, calling at Dawlish, Dawlish Warren, Starcross, Exeter St Thomas, Exeter St David's, Exeter Central, St James Park, Poleslow Bridge, Digby and Soughton, Newcourt, Topsham, Exton, Limston Commando, Limston Village, and Exmouth. Platform 2 for the...
A train coming in the other direction. Approaching Newton Abbot now. And after that, we'll be heading on the branch we've yet to travel on in this game, and that's the Painton branch. Ew. Gotta stop at Newton Abbot first.
We are now approaching Newton Abbot. is Newton Abbot.
Slightly past it, but still counted. Yeah, get it in the neutral so that's not going off. Departure board on this. The next train is to Exmouth at 12:37, so in 17 minutes. And we're off.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to Paignton. We'll be calling at Tor, Torquay and Paignton. The next station is Tor.
As the announcement said, next stop is Tor. Yeah, they're Scottish lass back again, are we? Right. Let's head this way now. If I remember this route correctly from the Train Sim Classic route, this one's pretty pretty steep on the gradients, so I'm gonna have to have my wits about me. Oh, for God's sake. Knew I was gonna miss something. The annoying thing was, I knew that speed limit was coming, but in my process of getting up to current speed, I completely forgot that that 45 limit was getting ever closer. Is it cold tonight? Well, we're in Scotland. Would it be anything else? It's literally Scotland. Of course, it's freezing cold. At least it's dry for once.
We are now approaching Tor.
Hold on. Took me a moment, my mind to process that. Me go to the front of this train here. Did I see what I thought I saw? No, I didn't. Never mind. I thought I saw a mustache drawn on the front, which they did do at one point on the front of a train.
This is Tor. This is a Great Western Railway service to Paignton.
That's the thing in Scotland. If it ain't freezing, if it's not, we're not complaining about it being freezing cold. We're complaining about it being friggin' too hot in the summer. It's always the same. We complain when it's freezing cold in the winter, and then complain when it's too friggin' hot in the summer.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to Paignton. We'll be calling at Torquay and Paignton.
And I don't mind when it's hot, but I do mind when it gets too hot, because then I suffer badly. Yes, I do know why you hate it, Josh. We'll leave it at that.
We are now approaching Torquay.
Second last stop of this scenario, of this timetable run, before we get into Paignton. Here we are at Torquay.
This is Torquay. This is a Great Western Railway service to Paignton.
Right, next and final stop, Paignton.
Welcome aboard this Great Western Railway service to Paignton. We'll be calling at Paignton only. The next station is Paignton.
Oy. What's there? Hit the wrong button to switch the reverser to neutral and it's applied the brakes.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Right, back underway. What I get for trying to turn my fan on.
We are now approaching Payton. This is Payton.
Here we are. I forget which preserved railway this is down here. Oh, which line that is. Scenario completed. Might do one more scenario. See if there's a quick one. Why not? In fact, actually, let's do this one. Do Day of the Dispatcher. See what this scenario is like. Welcome to Plymouth Station. Today you'll be performing the task of a train dispatcher, including dispatching trains and assisting passengers around the station. To start with, we will dispatch a train. The details of the next service can be seen on the hub. Head on over to the marked platform where the train is preparing to depart. Right. The service is due to depart. Once the doors close, check the area around the train, known as the dispatch corridor. This is clear of any passenger. Place the map. Nice. And here. Departing in a minute, so he's getting ready. So we'll be getting ready to go. Oh, freight train coming through. Doors are closing. Clear. Oh, we get a little whistle as well. Right, that train's off. The next service will be a few minutes. Take time to explore, look around any extra tasks to do, such as clearing litter and assisting passengers. Okay, let's have a look. Hello,
The
what's
next
going on
train
up
to
here?
arrive at platform 4 will be the 1645 Great Western Railway.
Change fan, sorry, I didn't realise I was over the line. We'll move out the way. Thank you. Okay, anywhere else? Hello? Water the plants. Does it need watering? Next service is about to arrive. Head over to the designated platform. It's all up to you. You're on out. Oh, is it this one? Platform 4. I'm on platform 4 already. Hang on. That litter. What's the implant? Just as it's coming in. Well, did you
Platform
hear somebody in the
4
loo?
for
I'll make certain
1645
my mic
Great
muted.
Western Railway service
Right, here we
to
go.
Penzance, calling at Visca, Bodmin Parkway,
Stand
St. Austin,
here.
Truro, Redruth, Camborne, St. Earth, and Penzance.
That's the case. If you heard someone in the loo, that's bad. So I'll have to work on that. We would change the setting on my mic. Out my way, you.
The train at platform 9.
Right, doors are closing.
1650 cross-country service to Leeds, running at Totnes, Exeter, St David's, Tiverton, Taunton, Bristol Town Leeds, Bristol Parkway, Cheltenham.
Train's going. And then I've got to get to platform 5, which will be the other side.
Service to Leeds, Jubilee.
Okay, all good, all good, all good. It's clear of the platform. Oh, hello. Damn hell, it's stacked. Oh! You can just keep firing it. Brilliant. Right, anything on this platform I can do before said next train arrives? Yeah, I can water these plants. Although I don't think these need a watering considering it was raining. And there was nothing else to end. Oh, there's another one. Tell you what, that'll give you a jump scare when you least expect it. Oh, our train, next train's coming in. Next train's coming in. Woo! Next train's arriving. Such a child, aren't I? Train's here. I just have to fire it one last time. Doors are opening. Oh, those, it's that train's doors that are closing. Oh no. Okay, doors are closed. This is the service. I've got to wait a couple of minutes to let the train. Okay, never mind, the doors are reopening. Now people are flooding on. Everybody's getting on. At the end of the day, Josh, it's Train Sim World 6. Wins this game or any of the previous games ever perfect. Danuta, I will go to the main menu once I've done with this scenario. Once I've done this scenario, how long I've got left. Look, right back. Okay, train doors are closing. Close this. Right, all good, all good. Well now, train to go. Okay. Oh, I get it. It's come out with the Deadpool, that's why. Train to come past. Walking. And I need to go to platform 8 after this. If he ever well, it all depends on if he ever gets a good enough PC to stream a game like this. Right, platform 8, here I come. If there is nothing else to do on other platforms, I'm good to go. I had to, sorry. Couldn't help him. Hey, platform 8. Anything else down here I can do? Oh yeah, that. Anything quick next few minutes that I can do? Yes, litter. Plant. Check, check, check. Quickly. Down there. Nope. Side. Place a map. Here. Hello, can I get to it? Yes, I can. I think after this train departs, the scenario will have been completed. I've just realised the sound effect, what the implying sound effect is, yes. This train is heading for London Paddington. Departs in a minute. Oh, what? Flying Scotsman? What are you doing here? Flying Scotsman's turned up. And I just placed the fire extinguisher without realising. Right, departing in 10 seconds. The door should be shutting any second now. There we go. Doors are closing. On you go, driver. Oh, you're going that way. I now need to go to the other side of the platform for the next departure. Departs in 3 in a couple of moments. I need to make sure that's fully departed. There it goes. I'm now sending this train out. There's Flying Scotsman. I wonder if we're going to depart, if we're going to be dispatcher with that train. Is that train from World 6? Yes, it is, Danuta. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing the name. This is indeed Train Sim World 6. I had the deluxe edition, which allowed us to get the game 5 days early. The game officially comes out on September 30th. However, if you buy the deluxe edition, you can get the game 5 days early, which is how I've got it. Okay, Scottish Lass, take care. That once I'm done this scenario, I will be wrapping up the stream, so I will hopefully see you tomorrow when I go and stream Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Right, now I've got to watch for this departing. Anyways, I'm going to stand here. See either side of the train easily enough. As I said, I will go to the main menu once I have done with this stream. That's what I'm thinking. Once I dispatch that, if the Scotsman's the one I'm dispatching next, that's probably going to be the final one. So anyways, here we go. Where's the shutting? Yep, and on you go, driver. Nope, that's it. I've now got to head to the duty station manager to finish, and off it goes. Luckily, we can watch this go. Right, run down the platform. I'm running faster than the train. Here we go. Let's see, where's it going? It's not telling us. Oh well. Only when it do that, it would tell us. Where am I to go? Right, over there. That is exactly where I'm going. I'm gonna find out. It's always gonna happen now that bloomin' do that. Every time I see the cannon, I'm just gonna fire it now. Yeah, that should be that. Back to the main menu. Ah. Yeah, so there's another bunch of somewhat okay played scenarios, barring any misdemeanors that I did. But yeah, I think tonight's gone pretty well. I've done stream on this stream. Been what routes do I have? Well, I have Exeter, Riviera Line, Exeter. Let's turn the music down a little bit so you can hear me. Riviera Line, Exeter to Plymouth and Paignton. I have Leipzig to Dresden. I've got Birmingham City, Cross City. I've got Blackpool branches, Preston to Blackpool and Ormskirk. I've got the Cajon Pass, the Cardiff City Network, the Cathcart Circle Line in Scotland, East Coast Main Line, Peterborough to Doncaster, East Coastway, Edinburgh to Glasgow, Five Circle, Edinburgh to Kirkcaldy and Dunfermline. Another good one of mine. Frankfurt to Fulda. The Glossop Line, Manchester to Hadfield and Glossop. The Great Western Express, Isle of Wight 2022. The London Commuter, aka London to Brighton. I've got London Overground, Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside. I've also got London Overground, Mildmay Line, aka the North London Line. I've got London Underground, Bakerloo Line. I've got the Long Island Railroad, the main Spessart Bahn, the Manchester Airport Commuter, the Midland Main Line, Morristown Line, New York, and Hoboken to Dover. The Navarkin Dresden, I think that's how you pronounce it. Northern Transpennine, the Oakville Subdivision, San Bernardino Line, Los Angeles to San Bernardino, San Patch Grade, the Colne, I wasn't even going to try and pronounce that in case I mucked that up royally. The Cassel to Volksburg, Southeastern High Speed, Spirit of Steam Liverpool to Crewe, Tees Valley Line, the Training Centre, West Coast Main Line South, London Euston to Milton Keynes, West Coast Main Line Preston to Carlisle, West Cornwall Local, and finally the West Somerset Railway. I don't have every route, and I'm even missing some British routes, but that's the routes I have. But yeah, I've done it. Tonight's been a successful stream, both on Twitch and on YouTube. I will be back on tomorrow night, probably again via both sites. And I will be doing, as I said, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. That came out early in the week. I was hoping to do a stream early in the week, but I kept running into technical difficulties. So I will try probably Overground next time, but it's blooming 45 minutes to midnight here in Scotland. I can't stay up any longer. I'm exhausted. I've been on streaming for just under 3.5 hours. I can't do another half an hour. I feel mentally fatigued after tonight. I need to rest up before tomorrow's stream. I will be doing more Train Sim World 6 streams in the near future. Probably come back to it next week. So if you want to see me try the underground routes or any other routes, If you haven't already done so, be sure to hit that follow button if you're on Twitch, or hit the subscribe button if you're on YouTube, or even hit the subscribe button if you're on Twitch and support the page. Whatever you decide to do, it'll be much appreciated. I will hopefully be back tomorrow. I'm aiming. Speaking of subscribing, JX Mint 44, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Very much appreciated, buddy. I am going to try and get I'm aiming for a 6 p.m. British summertime, UK time stream tomorrow. That's when I'm planning to start, or that's what I'm aiming for. But if not, it'll be hopefully at some point after 6 p.m. UK time or British summertime. I can't remember what that is in America, so you're gonna have to look that up. But put it this way, at some point tomorrow I will be live, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. That I'll be live tomorrow with Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. And then next week we'll see what we do. I'll definitely do a Train Sim World 6 stream at some point next week. Keep an eye out for iPages for updates on that, or just keep an eye out for when I go live and see what I'm playing. Minecraft streams, we'll be doing them at some point. Both a solo one on a certain survival world. If my YouTube subscribers can remember a certain survival series, I will be doing a solo stream on that world. We're going back to it at some point. And then there probably will be at some point a stream on Minecraft multiplayer with a certain East London transport joining me for that one on our little survival multiplayer world. So yeah, look forward to that. I've got a lot of stuff planned, so look forward to that. But anyways, folks, once again, thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already done so, like I said a few moments ago, hit that. If you're on Twitch, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, support the page. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, so you can keep up to date. Make sure that bell is clicked so that you will receive so that you are made aware of whenever I upload or go live. I'm not sure how exactly the bell works. I think you can also like the stream also. That's very much appreciated as well. Yeah, so got a lot of stuff planned, and hope I can have every single one of you along for the journey. So yeah, once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm an autistic gamer. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and I'll catch you all again tomorrow night. That's it for now.